Okay, so one of the main issues in War Thunder right now is whether or not the IS6's mantlet is overperforming and or bugged. Um, I happen to believe it is because I've shot it multiple times with various rounds from various tanks, and the shot either failed to penetrate, even though it had more than enough penetration, or it was absorbed by the optic uh, behind the mantlet. The example I have right now, it was a recent game I was playing my T32. So, as you know, the T32 is a long 90 millimeter, and generally speaking, people fire the M82. So, let's go ahead and oh, let's go ahead and look at the M82 shot. So, as you can see, at vertical 90-degree penetration, it has 204 millimeters, and the IS6's mantlet is 150 with a 50 millimeter spall shield behind it. And so if you add them together, obviously it's 200 millimeters of armor, but I believe they are cast, and on top of that, spaced armor doesn't add up um, to the full value of the effective thickness is not the full value of the armor. I'm not sure exactly, but anyways, so even if it was 200 millimeters, I should have more than enough penetration for the situation I was in. I mean, 200 millimeters, if you look, is, I don't know, maybe 250. Let's say it's 250 meters. Split difference. At 100 meters, the M82 out of the T32 has 202 millimeters, and at 500 meters, it has 196. So obviously, I shot it at maybe 50 meters, maybe. So I had more than enough penetration in that situation, but it failed to penetrate. The shot hit the mantlet and was either penetrated the mantlet and was absorbed by the optic, or penetrated the outer mantlet and was stopped by the inner mantlet, and the fragments yellowed the optic. So out of a shell that should have gone clean through and detonated somewhere in the middle of the turret, I ended up yellowing the optic, the gunner's optic. So let me go ahead and cut over to the replay, and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. I'm driving up the hill in the T32. The IS6 takes a shot at me, bounces, so I stop and fire. And as you can see in the hit screen, it hit square in the mantlet and failed to either penetrate, or it exploded outside the mantlet, or whatever. Either way, that shot should have clearly gone through with the penetration, and of course the IS6 manages to get enough depression and hit my lower plate, which is amazing. But either way, that shot should have clearly gone through and killed the tank. But the only thing I could think of is A, the mantlet is overperforming thickness wise, or B, the optic is bugged in a way that absorbs the fragments or something, because it's clearly not functioning as it should. And it's something that needs to be addressed. So if nobody's going to make a bug report, I will do so. I just need to figure out how to get the server side replay. I've never done that before, so I'll get that and try to make a bug as soon as possible. So there we go. I think that's a pretty good example of the IS6 mantlet is either broken or overperforming, or something is wrong with it, because that shot should have clearly gone through and at least killed a few crew members or knocked out the gun breech, but instead it was absorbed and it did nothing. So hopefully that'll get fixed. We'll see, but I'm going to try to make the report. Alright guys, this is Base Jorts signing off. I'll talk to you guys later.